Hey, second graders. Today we're going to demonstrate fluency with addition within 100 by using strategies that are based on place value and properties of operations. And we're going to look at several different strategies, and you can just do the one that works best for you. So on our first problem that we had today, we are adding the numbers 47 and 31. So one way that I could do this problem is I could simply add my ones digits and I could add my tens digits just straight across. So I have a 7 in the ones place and I have a 3 in the ones place. So what is 7 plus 1? It's 8, isn't it? So I'm going to put an 8 over here in my ones place. And now I'm going to need to add those tens. So what is 4 tens plus 3 tens? 4 plus 3 is 7. Now let's try the same problem using a different strategy, and hopefully we'll get the same sum. We'll get 78 for our total or our sum. Okay, another strategy we could use in second grade is we could draw this out. We could draw out our 47. So that's going to be 4 tens and 7 ones. Okay, and we could add that to 31, 3 tens and 1 1. Okay, now I know it takes 10 ones to make a new 10, and I don't think I have 10 ones. Let me count my ones. I know I had 5 up here, right? 5 and 2 more, so 5 and 2 is 7, and 7 plus 1 more 1 would make 8. So I'm going to put an 8 in my ones place. Now let me count up my tens. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I used a strategy of drawing, I got the same answer. I got 78. I could also do that problem on a number line. I think I'll show you the number line maybe on the next one. We'll practice it on the next one. Okay, speaking of our next problem has us adding 43 plus 29. I don't have a lot of room to solve that one right there, so I'm going to use my piece of paper. You could do this on a piece of paper, or you could turn over and use the back of your paper. 43 plus 29. Okay, I'm going to draw this out. So I'm going to draw out my 4 tens and my 3 ones. And I'm going to add my 2 tens and my 9 ones. Okay, now I have all that drawn out. Okay, now I have to think about place value for just a minute. How many ones does it take to make a new 10? It takes 10 ones to make a new 10, doesn't it? So I have 9 ones here. If I add 1 more of these, I would have 10 ones, wouldn't I? And 10 ones makes a new 10. Okay, so now let me count. How many 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this new one that I made, 5. And I still have these up here. So 5, 6, 7. So now I have 7 10s. Let me see how many ones I have left that I didn't use to make a new 10. So over here, I have 2 ones left that I did not use to make a new 10. So 43 plus 29 is 72. Now, just to make sure I have that correct, I think I'm going to try another strategy. I'm going to use a number line and see if I get 72 for my answer. So I'm going to slide my paper up, draw myself out a number line. You could draw this on the back of your paper if you wanted a number line. Okay. So there's my number line. Remember, when we're doing a number line in second grade, we're going to start with the biggest number. So 43 is our biggest numeral. I'm going to start here with 43. And I need to add 29. So 29 has 2 10s in it. So I can start at 43 and I can jump up 2 10s because there's 2 10s in 29. Okay, so 43. If I jump up 1 10, that would be 53. And I'm going to jump up another 10, and that would be 63. So I'm not done yet, but I almost am because I've already jumped up my 2 10s. So I started with 43. I jumped up 1 10, and that got me to 53 on my number line. I jumped up 2 10s, and that got me to 63 on my number line. But I'm not finished yet because remember, I'm adding 29. So far, I've only added 20. I need to add those 9 ones. So I'm at 63. Now I'm going to jump up 9 times. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I got to go back and figure out what that would be on my number line. So this was 63. So this would be, remember I'm jumping up by ones. So 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So I got the same sum no matter which strategy I used. Okay, so I need to fill that in on my paper because I didn't fill that in, did I? Let's see right here. 43 plus 29 equals 72. And my strategy is on the back of my paper probably because I didn't have room to do all that right there. Or on another sheet of paper that you can attach. Okay, let's do the next one. The next one says to use a strategy to find the sum of 48 plus 27. Okay, turn my paper around so I have some more room. 48 plus 27. Okay, let's draw out those 4 10s and 8 1s. And let's draw out 2 10s and 7 1s. Okay, let me make sure I drew the right thing. 48 has 4 10s and 8 1s, and 27 has 2 10s and 7 1s. Okay, let's think about this for just a minute. We know that if we have 10 1s, we can make a new 10. I think we have that, don't we? Because we had 8 1s here. So if I add these 8 plus these 2 right here, what's 8 plus 2? It's 10, isn't it? And 10 1s makes a new 10. So I'm going to exchange those 10 1s for 1 10. Now let me count and see what I have. I'm going to go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget the one you exchanged. 5, 6, 7. 7 10s. Now let me go back and count my ones that I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 48 plus 27 is 75. Okay, if I did that on a number line, if that was a strategy that I wanted to use, I would start with my 48. I would jump up 2 10s and 7 1s. So let me do my 10s first. 48, 58, 68. Okay, I jumped up my 2 10s, but I'm not finished yet because remember, I have to go up 27. So far, I've only gone up 20. So I need to go up 7 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm at 68. Now I'm going to count up by my 7 1s. So 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay, so we got the right answer no matter which one of the strategies we used. And we can show our work on another sheet of paper or on the back. Let's do our last one, 55 plus 18. Turn my paper so I can solve that one right here. Okay, 55 plus 18. Okay, I'm going to draw out my 55, which has 5 tens and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm adding 1 10 and 8 ones. Okay, so there's my 55 plus my 18, which has 1 10 and 8 ones. Well, I know that 10 ones will make a new 10. Okay, so I have 8 ones here. 8 plus 2 more is going to make 10, isn't it? So there's 10 ones that I can exchange for a 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. Let's see how many ones I have left. Right here they are. 1, 2, 3. 73. Okay, let's see if I get the same answer if I draw this out on a number line. Let's see, I'm going to make my number line start here and go this way. Okay, so I'm starting at 55. I need to go up 1 10 because there's 1 10 and 18 and 8 ones. So if I jump up 1 10, that takes me from 55 to 65. Now I need to go up those 8 ones. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I need to count up my ones. So I'm at 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So I got the same answer no matter which strategy I used. Make sure you're showing your work on how you got those answers.